This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, so here in this session I will cover a new topic, that is head office and branch office concept. Generally I was supposed to continue with IST integration, but recently this question actually was asked from one of my student, and twice or thrice people have asked this question, so that's what I thought like I'll have to cover. So this topic you won't be finding anywhere, guys. You see whatever the videos are available on YouTube or wherever it is. So this is a quite unique topic. So here this concept we need to understand, and generally in this topic there is no any configurations. It's all end user transactions itself. But the thing is like we need to understand the requirement and what is the solution, because if any of the end user come up with these kind of queries and all, so if you know this concept, then only you are going to provide the solutions. Okay, so that is why I thought like let me cover this topic, and then we'll proceed further for this, whatever this FISD integration is there, that will be also covered after this. Okay, because long back I have done this, so today itself I almost forgotten these things. So I saw today itself, I referred some old documents and all, and then I thought, okay, it's you know clear today, so let me complete today itself, because again tomorrow I may forget. So now in hurry I have just prepared a PPT. So because first of all I'll have to make you guys understand what is this concept all about, and then what exactly we are going to do. These all things I'll explain here. Okay, so here if you talk about head office and branch office concept, what is this head office and branch office concept? Now look at here, in some of the organizations, generally they allow their branches to make sales or purchase of the goods of their goods independently, but the accounting for those sales is performed centrally at head office level. I'll just tell you guys, let's suppose there is a certain organization XYZ Limited. So that organization is selling some particular, product. So what is happening? That organization is having head office in Delhi. So these people are having control there. They're going to do all the transactions, recordings, and everything is happening over there. But they have given authorizations to their branches. Let's suppose they're having 5 branches, 10 branches, 20 branches. So what they are saying that, okay, whichever sales are taking place independently, you guys are going to make the sales or purchase and all. And only what will happen whenever it comes to the payments and all, whether it is making payment or receiving payment, will be done by head office. Okay, the final payments will be done by head office. Now let's suppose I'll just give an example. Since I'll just give an example of account receivable. Most likely it comes in case of customers and all. Even it can be in account payable also. But now I'll just give an example as a customer right now. So let's suppose this XYZ is there. XYZ Limited. Okay. This is the head office. Now it is having branches like XYZ, then again Bangalore, okay, okay. So now what is happening? This company is having, let's suppose, 3 or more than 3 branches, okay. So now they have this company has allowed, like let's suppose this XYZ Limited is our customer, okay, is our customer. So what will happen? This is our customer, means these people are buying. These people are buying product, and product from Tata Motor. So what will happen? Now here the head office, this is the main, this is the main organization. So what they have given instructions, or what they are doing, generally they have given authorizations to their branches to make purchase and sales independently. Okay, in case of Tata Motor, what these guys are going to do, since they are our customer, so this XYZ Limited, whichever the branches are there, these all three branches are making purchase from Tata Motor independently. It means whenever any invoice, whenever any requirement we receive from XYZ Hyderabad, then we are going to deliver this product to Hyderabad itself, and apart from this, invoices also is going to be raised against this Hyderabad itself. Okay, this is also going to be, invoices are going to be raised against Bangalore. Here also invoices are going to be raised against Mumbai. Okay, but what will happen, guys? The payment we are going to receive from XYZ Limited, their head office. So how this concept, how we have to configure these things in SAP, because we have sent invoices against one entity, whereas the payment is going to be received from other entity. So how the clearing will take place? Because if you post any invoices against this one, then what is happening? Against this customer, open item is there. Whereas you receive payment from different customers. So how this open item is going to be cleared? This is the question from people. So if you are able to understand this concept, then easily you'll be able to reply the answers. So here this is called head office and branch office concept. Now what will happen, guys, in such a case? Okay, in this case, what we have to do, we have to create this organization as a head office and remaining three as a branch office. In the sense, I'll just tell you, these three are our customer. Okay, so we have to set up this one as a customer master, this one also as a customer master, and this one also as a customer master. And final payment we are receiving from head office. So even this one also we have to create as a customer master. So this is head office, means let's suppose we are having customer master number 1001, and this is 1002, this is 1003, this is 1004. So this is going to be created as a head office. Okay, and this head office is going to be linked against all the branch offices. All the branch offices, what is happening, guys? We are going to link this head office. Okay, so now I'll show you guys practically. Once once we send the invoice, once you send the invoice, what will happen? There will be an open item here in branch office. At the same time, transaction is getting posted against head office also. Okay, and again there is an open item against this one, but transaction is getting posted against this head office also. So indirectly what is happening, there will be open item here and in branch offices also. So now if you want to look at like how much total outstanding balance is there at head office level, then if you look at this balance against this customer master open item report, then we will be having the open item of all these three customers, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai. Okay, and if you are going to have a look at individual level, then you will be having the report for individual level itself. Whenever we receive payment from, let's suppose, this XYZ Limited, okay, if XYZ Limited has made the payment, then the clearing will be happening for this head office also, and even in branch office also. I'll just show you guys practically how it is going to happen. So why this concept is there, guys? Like people will say that whatever the invoices and the whatever the communications are there, you just do at branch office level. Send the invoices to branch office itself, do all the configuration conversation with the branch office itself. If you have not received payments and all, you just need to communicate with the branch office itself, but final payment will be made by head office. Okay, the final payment will be made by head office. So how it is going to happen, guys? It's pretty easy. I'll just let you know. So that's what even I have explained here theoretically. The first thing is like the organizations, there are few organizations, they allow their branches to make the sales or purchase of their goods independently. But the accounting for these sales is performed centrally. Centrally means at head office level. And since the payment is going to be made by head office, okay, so all the dunning notices related to the branches go to the head office itself. Okay, who is responsible to make payment? Head office itself is responsible to make payment. So if let's suppose if for any of the invoices, if we have not received any payment, and if it become overdue, and that too by a margin of 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, like that, so whom we are going to escalate, whom we are going to running notices and all, in the sense reminder, I mean to say reminder. So reminder also will be going to the head office itself, because these are the final person or entity who is going to make us payment. So all the dunning notices related to the branches go to the head office account itself, and the payments are made by head office. So now we'll do one thing. First of all, I'll just, this is also first time I am covering this topic for you guys only. Previously this was not there at all, and even almost I forgotten these concepts. Long back I got one requirement and there was a query. So I guess I think in those days I read out somewhere some blog and all, and then I came concept. So I just explain my end user. So might be even after getting placements also, let's suppose if somebody doesn't ask during interview, it's okay. It depends upon your luck. But if you know this concept, of course, somewhere or the other, you guys will be having the benefit of these all things, because if you receive any requirement from your end user, then if you know this, easily you guys are going to give the answers. So, okay. Now here, so what we are going to do, the first thing is like, let's suppose instead of 3, I'll just give example of 2. This is a company, this is the main company, and it is having 2 branches, Hyderabad and Bangalore. Okay, head office is there in Delhi, let's suppose, okay, in capital. So they have allowed their both branches to make all kind of purchases and sales. And since, so all the invoices will be received here to the branch office, and payment will be made by head office. So I'll just do one thing. So what we have to do, guys, in this case, we have to create 3 customer master, because they are our customer. So we have to create 3 customer master. One is XYZ Limited head office. This is, these two are at, these two remaining 2 are going to be created as a branch office. How? That I'll show you guys. So use XD01 transaction code, and then select your account group. How to create customer master, you guys know very well. So now here, give your company code TM10 and press enter. Now, so XYZ Limited for TM10, and this is head office. And then give country code only, remaining details not required, and click on company code data, and here we are going to give reconciliation account. Okay guys, so after that, look at here, head office. Here we are having this, right, head office concept. So this is the head office, right? So I'll just do one thing, you just save this one. Here in payment transactions, give a payment transaction 0001 immediately due, and then press enter. Okay, press enter. And even I'll just do one thing, guys. Dunning notice also I have to show you guys that the invoice is getting posted against a different customer, but whenever we are going to run this dunning notices and all, dunning notices is going to be generated and it is going to be sent to the head office itself. So for that we need to give dunning procedure also. What is the customer? 100,217. So I'll just do one thing. Then after I'll just do one thing, guys. Okay. So then create xt01 once again and branch office. Branch office. Branch office for TM10 Hyderabad. Okay, and give a code. Any name you can give, guys. It's not like this itself you have to give. I'm giving for my identification and all, because if this same topic, if I have to cover somewhere, then I'll change this code simply and click on company code data, and here give your reconciliation account. Now look at your head office. So whenever you are going to create the branch office as a customer, then whichever head office customer number is there, that must be assigned here. This is the logic behind this, guys. Look at here. There is one field. Okay. This one field is going to consist of one complete scenario, isn't it? So likewise, there are several things are there still anyway. So it's not possible to cover each and everything, because even like if we started covering all those things, then it is going to take even 10 years also to learn, you know, that. Anyway, so here in head office, what we are going to do, head office customer number we are going to give. Okay, so whenever you create branch office, in that you have to give head office customer number. What is that customer number? Here, this one, test customer number, no, this one, this is the head office, 217. Here payment transactions you can give this one, and in correspondence we can give dunning procedure TM10 and save it. And then again we have to create one more customer. What is this customer number? I'll just note it somewhere. Okay, so I'll create one more customer number, one more customer, that is for Bangalore. All the required information only we are going to give here. Here reconciliation account and branch head office. So this is the head office, guys, right? There is the head office, 217. And the payment transactions, give this one. In correspondence, give dunning procedure and save it. Now, so what we have done, guys, we have created these three entity as a master data. Since the final payment is going to be released by head office, but invoices and other things requirement is going to be raised by branch offices. Okay, so all these three, head office and branch office, we have created as a customer master, but head office is created as a head office itself, and branch offices are created as a branch office itself, isn't it? So for head office, it's not like that we have simply given some descriptions only, but in branch office, whichever the head offices got created, that head office we have linked with the branch offices. Okay, now we'll do one thing. Now I'll post a transaction. Okay, this is 219 was there, I guess. This is the second customer number. Use FB70 and we'll see how it is happening. We'll post an invoice. So we are going to post, let's suppose the requirement we have received from Hyderabad. So here 100. First of all, let me check. The company code is different. So change the company code. Okay. So give your company code and press enter. Now, so we'll do one thing. Give this branch office, Hyderabad branch office number, that is 100-218, and then invoice date. Let's suppose, so I'll just make it overdue, guys, because I have to cover this dunning run also. Okay, how the dunning is going to be generated at head office level. So now here, okay, so now here, give a date like any date, 15/09. Okay, and which amount? So amount, let's suppose 1500, and GL account. So there will be a GL account. Let me check. 3000 I have given, and then here also 1500. Press enter. Okay, press enter. Look at here, guys. So what I have given, I have given branch office number. Okay, I have given the branch office number. Look at here, this number I have given, but this is the branch. So in customer field, automatically system has updated 217 because this is the head office. Okay, there is the, even though we are going to post this invoices against branch office itself, invoices sent to the branch office, but automatically system has taken this head office also. Head office automatically has appeared here. Okay, in customer field, it means system says that this number is the main customer and this one is the branch one. Now click on simulate and let's see what is happening then. What accounting entry is getting generated. So, okay. Now look at here the accounting entry. In accounting entry, the head office is going to be debited and your sales revenue is going to be credited. Now save it. So generally what is happening, guys, generally here if you talk about this invoice, so it got posted at head office level also and branch office level also. Okay, it got updated, posted at head office level also and branch office level also. FBL5N, press enter. So our customer is like 217. This is your head office, right? So let me execute and we'll see what is the total. Open item here, 1500. Okay, it is, we have given branch office number, but the account, in the sense amount, got posted even against head office also. And even if you give the branch office number, that is 218. For Hyderabad location, we have posted this for Hyderabad branch, so 218, and then execute. So even for this branch also, system will show that 1500 open item is there. Now here it's a kind of information which is shown by system that account this one is a branch office. Okay, line items are managed at head office at this level. Okay, because the payment will be made by these people only. If you want to look at the branch office, the balances at branch office level, just press enter. So at branch office level also, same amount is there. Okay. Now click on back button, and then I will just do one thing. Once again, I'm going to make a posting of 1,000 rupees for branch office. This is 10219. Keep in your mind, the head office is 217, and 218 and 219 is branch office customer. And here once again I'm going to give 16/09/2018, so that this item also is going to be due. Okay, now give amount 1,000 rupees, and again here GL account, so 3,000 is your GL account, sales revenue. Okay, once you press enter, then once again what is happening, branch office is going to appear here in customer master field, and sorry, head office will appear here in customer master field, customer number field, and here branch will appear beneath of that downside. So now here again simulate. So if you are simulating, once again the invoices are going to be posted here in system against head office itself. Save it. It means to post it. Now, so now here just come to FBL5 and here make it 219. So if you want to look at a branch office level, if you want to look at branch office level, then what will happen? Click on execute and press enter. So at branch office level 1,000, and even this is for Bangalore. If you want to see the Hyderabad, for Hyderabad it is 2018. So you have to look like 2018. You have to see like this. Click on continue. So this is at Hyderabad location. For head office level, how much total, guys? Give the head office customer number and then execute. So at head office level, how much? It is total 2,500 rupees. Still we have to receive from XYZ Limited head office. Okay. Now this is overdue. So it means we have, let's suppose we have not received. Let's suppose we have not received this amount. So what will happen? Then we are going to send a notice. Okay. So where to send these notices, guys? The notices will be sent to the head office, because they are the ultimately these people are going to make payment. So we'll have to generate a notice letter against head office. Before that, I will just do one thing. In head office customer master, I have not assigned dunning procedure, so use XD02, and this is the head office customer number. So I'll have to assign the dunning procedure here. And save it. Okay. So what I have done, we have done with the all relevant customer master creations, and I have posted the invoices, and I've shown you guys even invoices are getting posted against branch office, but it is also the balance is getting updated even in against head office also. So if you want to see the consolidated balance, you have to see at head office level that how much total we have to receive from this XYZ Limited. If you want to look at the branch office level, from their Hyderabad branch, how much we are receiving, how much we have to receive from Bangalore branch, how much we have to receive. So individually we are going to look at the branch office level, the balances can be seen. Now, so let's suppose we have not received payment. We have not received payment from this customers and all. So what will happen? It's time to send a reminder notice to the customer. Okay, so the customer means all in the sense like customer. It doesn't mean that this one, what to say, branch offices. Customer means we are going to send it to the head office itself, because we know that head office itself is involved in the payment. So now here we'll run a dunning. We'll run a dunning program F110, press enter, and what is the date today? 22nd. So give 22nd 09/2018. Identification code will give something TM10A, and then click on parameter. So here company code, give your company code. Okay guys, actually sorry, actually F150, I was thinking a different scenario here, so I made a mistake. It's not this one, F150, sorry, F150, that is for Dunning. For Dunning, F150, not F110. Okay, so now what is happening, guys? We have not received the amount, so we are going to send a reminder to the head office. So now head office level, if you are going to send the reminder, then what will happen? Whichever the invoices are due for all the branches, that is going to be listed out here. Now, so I'll just give 22nd 09/2018. Okay, here give TM10A itself and click on parameter, and we'll enter the parameter here. So give this dunning date, this one, same date, company code TM10, and the customer, we are going to give this head office customer number itself. What is that? This one. Okay, so if you give head office means whichever branch offices are there, system is going to search in all branch offices, and it will run, it will select all the invoices which is due or overdue at whichever branches are there. If they're having 100 branches, for all, against all 100 branches, system is going to search all the overdue item, and system will generate a reminder. So 100 217, save it. So we have to run this app here and head office level itself. Now click on schedule. Simple dunning run we are going to make, guys. So already I have covered this dunning, so I don't think that I need to explain once again what is this dunning all about, because this is already taught. Now here click on schedule, and we'll see whether dunning notices are getting generated or not. Press enter, enter, running, press enter. You have to keep on pressing enter until this status is going to be changed. Keep on pressing enter. Look at your dunning selection is complete. It means that is completed. Okay, now what will happen, guys? So we'll see here, because I will just check sample printout itself whether system has selected both the line items or one line item or none of the line item. So click on sample printout, press this one, and display only. Okay, display only, so that we can see whether system has considered both line items, one line items, or none of the line items for reminder. Okay, so click on display, and it's taking some time. Okay. So now look at here, the first dunning notices, and in that, look at here, guys, both line item got selected. Okay, both line item in the sense like both documents got selected. Okay, here the document number, posting date, everything, and by it become overdue by a margin of how many days. This is also getting this is also appearing here. So to the head office, what is happening, guys? We are going to send a reminder for all the consolidated balances. Why? Because against head office, they're having 10, what to say, branch offices and all. So if we have sold goods to the branch offices and if we have not received payment on time, then we are going to escalate to the head office. So escalation means we are going to send a reminder. Reminder means for all the branches, whatever the what to say outstanding amount is there against all the branches, that is going to be selected. It means it's working fine. Our head office branch office concept is working fine. But guys, now these things till here it's okay, but again the twist will come after some time. Okay, I did this, and then after some time again somebody raised a query that so the customer is saying that don't send direct notices to the head office itself, send the notices also to the branch office itself. We will have internal communication, and then the final payment is going to be released by head office. This is you need to understand, guys. Now this is going to be most unique things. Okay, what is the requirement? The requirement is, let's suppose here we have done like head office, branch office, in the sense like three customers we have created. First one as a head office and second one and third one as a branch office. Okay, whenever invoices are getting posted against branch offices, but it is getting updated at head office level also. Okay, now whenever we have to raise a dunning notices, then dunning notices in the sense reminder letter is going to be sent to the head office. Why? Because we know that this person is responsible to make payment. Okay, so that is why we have to run this dunning notices and dunning reminder at head office level itself. Always in head office and branch office level, always we have to run this dunning reminder letter. We have to sent to the head office, and we have to run this dunning program at head office level itself, guys. Keep in your mind. Okay, now the requirement is, this head office people are saying that don't send reminder at head office, send the reminder also to the branch office itself. We will be having internal communication, based on that we are going to release the payment. Okay, so now here the requirement is, whenever you run this whenever you run this dunning, the dunning letter should be generated for the branch office itself, at this for this customer and this customer. Okay, dunning letter supposed not to be generated for head office, and it should not send to the head office. Okay, so here the question is, the reminder letter must be generated at branch office what to say level itself. Okay, once we generate this dunning letter, what is happening, guys? So this is going to be sent. This is going to be sent where? This is going to be sent to the head office. Why? Because here head office, look at here, head office customer name is there, and even address also will appear. That will be changed by the technical consultant. So the head office address will appear. So this is going to be courier to the head office. Now head office is saying that don't send reminder at head office. You send the reminder to the branch office itself, and then we are going to have a look internally, and then final payment will be released. So now here, instead of head office, what is happening, guys? The dunning letters will be generated at branch office level. Branch office level. In the sense, instead of this name, the branch office, like branch office Hyderabad and branch office, Bangalore, name supposed to be there, and their address is supposed to be there, so that once we courier, it is going to reach at branch offices. They will internally communicate, and then final payment is going to be released from head office. Now, if this is the case, then what will happen? At branch office level, if you are going to send the dunning notices, then here there is two line item. Two line item in the sense, guys, one is belongs to, look at here, this one belongs to, I'll just click on back button. So the first line item belongs to, what to say, a different branch, and second line item belongs to a different branch. So if the dunning reminder need to be sent at branch level, Then in this case, what will happen here? In this case, there is an involvement of two branches. In this letter, the amount belongs to two different branches. It means two separate Dunning letter need to be generated. Okay, two separate Dunning letter need to be generated. Now, so how it is going to happen? Okay, how it is going to happen, that I will let you know. This is pretty unique, guys. There is one more. These all things are not the part of course contents, guys. This is not the part of curriculum, and nowhere you will be finding. Okay, so anyway, after this, we will next session onwards, we have to start this FISD integration, so that, because still we are having some more topic to cover and the timing is very less, only 7-8 days are there. So okay, we'll do one thing, guys. Then what I said, the Dunning letter whichever was generated, that was generated at head office level. Okay, this is, I'll just show you. This was the Dunning letter which got generated at head office level. Click on display only, don't click on print. If you click on print, then it is going to disappear. Now, so head office level means all the due items are going to be accumulated by system, and altogether it's going to show that this much is the outstanding. Now the requirement is the Dunning notice must be generated at branch office level. So there should be two Dunning letter. One is for Hyderabad branch and second one is for Bangalore branch. In that case, what will happen? So click on back button, click on back. So at branch level, if you have to generate, then just delete this current one, and then we have to do small amendment. Where is small amendment? Let me open a new screen and open the head office customer master XD02. Open the head office customer master, that is head office customer master means this is the number, it is 217. TM10, press enter, and in head office customer master, click on company code data and click on correspondence. Click on correspondence, and guys, there we have to apply a check mark where here decentralized processing. Save this. What is the use of this decentralized processing, guys? This is also pretty unique. You search wherever, you won't be finding. Now this, except few blocks which was written long back. So this decentralized processing means what? If you apply a check mark, a decentralized, for this decentralized processing, it means we have given instruction to the system. Now Dunning letters are going to be generated at branch level itself. Okay, see, centralized means what? Centralized means, let's suppose all, whatever the several states are there, but center is like main power. Okay, so and decentralized means, like, let's suppose if you talk about defense mechanisms, all this defense related budgets and policies and everything is made by central government. So it means whatever defense related orders are there, or whatever defense related decisions are there, that is centralized here. It means central government is going to take this decision. But if it is going to be decentralized, it means these all decisions will be taken at state level. Likewise, here we have decentralized. Decentralized means now whichever the Dunning letters are getting generated at head office level, now that is going to be generated at branch level. How? Look at here. Already we are having this Dunning procedure, and the previous parameter I have deleted. Now click on schedule. and click on continue and click on schedule. Simple running run we are going to do. So now let's see what is happening, guys. Keep on pressing enter. So it is completed. Sample printout. LP01, click on continue and display only. Okay. Look at here, guys. Now what is happening? Now the Dunning letter got generated for branch office Hyderabad. Branch office Hyderabad for 1500. Okay. And if you press click on back button, then second Dunning letter is also going to be appear, and that is at Bangalore, in the sense like, look at here the Bangalore office. This is our Bangalore office. Here, look at here, this amount is 1000. So now what is happening? If there is a requirement that the Dunning notices will be generated at for this branch office level itself, then we have to apply a check mark, where we have to apply a check mark on decentralized processings. If you apply a check mark on decentralized processing, then Dunning letters and Dunning notices will be generated at branch level. If you don't apply a check mark, then all the Dunning notices are going to be sent to the head office itself, and finally payment is going to be released by head office. And guys, kindly do not ask like, why, what about the payment if the payment is going to be made by branch offices? Guys, if the payment is going to be made by branch offices, then this concept itself is going to be finished. Then branch office, all the branch offices, there won't be head office concept. Then whatever the branch offices are there, everything is going to be created as a separate customers and all. So this is a normal procedure itself. Okay, this head office branch office concept comes into picture only if the invoices are going to be sent at branch office levels, and the final payment we are going to receive from head office. Okay, so this is how this concept, or else like if branch offices itself is going to do each and every activities and all, then separate entities we are going to create a separate customers, and there won't be this head office branch office concept itself is not there. Okay, so this is all about this head office and branch office concept, guys. Head office branch office concept comes into picture only if there is an organization which has given authorizations to their branches to make purchase and sales independently. In that case, what is happening? The invoices are going to be received by the branches only. The invoices are going to be processed at branch level. They are going to receive the invoices, but the final payment is going to be made by head office. Okay, so in that case, what is happening, guys? I forgotten one more thing to tell you, guys. Let's suppose, so here Dunning reminder, Dunning notices we are able to generate. Dunning notices we are able to generate at branch level. Look at here, branch level. And finally, if you have to make payment, let's suppose if we have to, you received payment. Okay, you received payment from head office. So use F-28, press enter, and you see how it is going to happen. So make your document date 22/09/2018 and give your bank account. Let's suppose we have received all the payment 2500, and the customer is 100,217. Head office itself, process open item. So what will happen once we post the payment against head office, then whatever the open items are there at branch offices level, that is also going to be cleared automatically. How it is going to happen, guys? I'll just show you here. Okay, it's taking time. Okay, so now, okay, look at here, both the amounts are appearing 1500 and 1000. So simply just a normal payment itself we are going to make. Click on simulate, and then save it. So the payment is going to be posted. Just wait, it's taking time. Might be server is slow. So now here, click on post, and then we'll do one thing. Use FBL5N. FBL5N. The moment this payment is going to be posted, we'll do one thing. Click on all items, and let me check. Okay, the payment got posted here. Okay, so now if you have a look here at branch office, sorry, head office, click on, look at here, the payment got posted. It means it got cleared. Okay, if you look at the branch office level also, so here at head office level, what is happening, guys? Head office level means both the item is going to be shown here, but branch office level, if you're going to see at branch office level, then click on execute and press enter. So branch office level, only one line item got clear, because remaining the 1000 is not belongs to this branch. That remaining 1000 is belongs to Bangalore branch, and for that the customer number is 1000, sorry, 219 100 So look at here, this 1000, this is also got cleared. Okay, and if you look at the clearing document number, this is same document number will be there. Okay, so now this is all about the head office and branch office concept, guys, and this will come into picture only if this is the case, and it's not happening for all the customers. Very rare customers will be there who is having these kind of concepts. So if any customers are going to explain these kind of scenarios, then what will happen? End users will be having confusions and all, and they will start asking like, how come it's possible? How to make transaction posting in SAP, how the payments are going to be cleared, how the running notices will be generated. So instead of the customers, they don't know, they are just going to give the scenarios and all, that we are having so and so things, that invoice is, you guys has to send invoices to our branch offices, but the payment is going to be made by our head office, isn't it? So simply they are coming back to the consultant and they will say that this is the scenario. So what we have to give the solution, guys, you have to say that, okay, you just ask them whatever their branch offices are there. If they're having five branch offices, all five branch offices are going to be created as a separate customers, separate five customers we are going to create, and head office is also going to be created as one independent customer. So whichever head office number, customer number is there, that is going to be linked against branch offices. Now, whenever we post any invoice against branch offices, the same amount is going to be updated at head office level also. And once we receive from head office, then the payment is going to be posted against head office itself. So head office amount is also going to be cleared. At the same time, all the branch offices amounts are also going to be cleared simultaneously. So this is how it is going to work out. If we have to send dunning notices, we are going to run dunning program at head office level. So it is going to, dunning reminder letter is going to be generated and it will be sent to the head office level. If head office says that no, dunning letter, I don't want to receive dunning letter from you guys, you just send it at branch office letter itself, branch office level itself. In that case, we have to, in head office master data, we have to apply a check mark on decentralized processing. If you apply a check mark, then dunning letters are going to be generated at branch office level itself. So this is all about this head office and branch office concept, guys. Watch this video twice and thrice. You guys will be able to understand this concept. You won't be finding anywhere else. Okay. So that's all in this session, guys. That's all for today.